Don't you look springy?
Oh,
This
yeah.
looks brand new. Kevin, anybody get sunglasses?
Well,
Got your sunglasses?
Yeah.
I work with.
No, I actually like that color.
I gotta be like.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Good to go, Mr. Rick?
Gotta be a young guy.
Oh, no.
I am here, Thomas is here, Meg is here, Bart's here, Chuck's here, Vicky's here, Jim is here. Is there anything for public comment this evening? I want to make an introduction, and I'm actually going to put them a little bit on the spot. But this weekend is Recruit New York. As we all know, we are very fortunate to have 5 volunteer fire districts, and anything that we can do to promote the activity of recruiting for the departments, I would like to see us continue to do that. But Chuck has been active in not only his own department, but trying to get some more people. Do you want to talk about some of the activities this weekend?
Yes, the 5 fire departments, and actually we've met fairly regularly since the first of the year, and that's gonna be a continuation, I believe, to try to have the 5 fire departments within the town work together a little bit more, share some services amongst ourselves, training, etc. One of the programs that we worked on is the Recruit New York, that's gonna occur this Saturday, from 10 to 2. Each one of the fire stations is gonna be open with members there. Each department is planning a demonstration at their own station at noon. So maybe accident victim extrication, water rescue, etc. Also together, the 5 departments at Consumer Square are gonna have a static display set up from 10 until 2. Right behind Buffalo Wild Wings. So we'll have the aerial devices from District 3 South Plattsburgh there. Cumberland Head's gonna put a water tank down and have some of their folks there with the wetsuits on. And just try to entice some people to join the fire service. Each department's gonna have their own applications there, and we're gonna have the contact information for the other departments and throughout the county. There's 22 departments in the county. Have their contact information, because we know not all the people that are gonna stop in are gonna be from the town of Plattsburgh, so.
That's great.
And that's all day Saturday?
10 to 2.
10 to 2?
10 to 2, trying to make it a targeted event, so.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Sure.
How well staffed are your departments, and what is the average age in your fire departments?
The average age would be tough from to come up with a number right from that, Debbie. Right now, I would say that all 5 departments are adequately staffed. There's not a lot of extra hands within the departments. To your point with average age, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint that number for you. If I were to say anything compared to 20 years ago, it's much higher, the average age is, than it was.
So you're not getting the youth
Not-
as interested, let's put it that way.
Correct, and that's been a bit of a struggle, and, there's an understanding with that. Almost every household's a dual income household today, we understand, that portion of it, the training is a bit of a challenge. We can work with the members with that and ease that a little bit. It's a time commitment, there's no question about it.
And you do take ladies?
Absolutely.
That's important, because I think a lot of people don't know that.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Got a young
I
lady.
think you're right. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah,
that.
they don't know that.
Young lady that was on the engine with us the other night. We did have a house fire, and she was on the engine with us, so.
Yeah, and to Debbie's point, so hopefully you'll have women, and I think you will. at these
I know we
events.
are at our station.
Yeah,
I
but I
know
think that's
one
a
of the young ladies with
good way
us.
to-
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, thank you for that.
Yeah,
It's cool.
thanks, Chuck.
Quick rundown. Yeah, the training, I mean, it's, what is it, 120 basics,
It's quite a-
thereabouts?
That's to be a basic interior firefighter, yes, but then there's, yearly refresh on top of that has to be maintained every year.
So, thank you.
Mhm.
That really was kind of the highlight that I wanted to just make sure that we touch upon. In your materials, you have draft minutes, and this evening I want to introduce something, it's fairly fitting this weekend. Wally Day, 50 years of service as a firefighter, at the request of the South Plattsburgh Fire Department. Whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board periodically recognizes individuals who have demonstrated leadership and commitment to our community, and whereas the service to others is a hallmark of the American character and central to how we meet our challenges, and whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board recognizes that voluntary service to our community both valued and necessary part of life, and whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board wished to recognize such individuals in Mr. Wally Day, a resident of the town, and a 50-year member of the South Plattsburgh Fire Department. Whereas Mr. Day, as a firefighter, has held many ranks in his years of service, not only as a firefighter, fire chief, and chair of the Board of Fire Commissioners, but with many roles of leadership that have benefited our community with his extensive knowledge and foresight. Now therefore be resolved, the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board, on behalf of all residents, wish to express to Mr. Wally Day appreciation and gratitude for all of his years of service to the residents of the Town of Plattsburgh and Clinton County, and be it further resolved that it is encouraged that residents to recognize this positive impact of service to our town and its community, and thank those who serve and find ways to give back to their communities as Mr. Wally Day has. And I would ask for a motion and a second to it, and then we'll have one signed by everybody.
Yeah,
So moved.
can we just have it one motion with everyone?
Sure,
Moved by you.
sure. All moved. All say aye.
Aye.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much.
Michael, can you just make an amendment for the final?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whereas, but with many roles, just
Yep.
ROLES, that's all.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. The other one that I want you to bring to the floor tonight is Resolution 78. Mr. Rick.
Okay. Whereas there is a vacancy for the position of account clerk typist in the accounting department. Whereas interviews for the aforementioned position were conducted with eligible candidates provided by Clinton County Department of Personnel. Whereas upon completion of the interviews, there's a recommendation of the finance manager that Karen Pepper be appointed to the vacant accounting department account clerk typist position. And be it resolved that the town board is hereby authorized the hiring and appointment of Karen Pepper to the vacant position of account clerk typist at a rate of pay of $19.50 per hour effective May 31st, 2019. And to be further resolved, the supervisor is hereby authorized to sign all necessary documents for Karen Pepper's appointment for a probationary period of 12 months. And to be further resolved, that a certified copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, one be forwarded to the Clinton County Department of Personnel, and a copy be placed in Ms. Pepper's personnel file.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Okay. I just want to add a couple of things for discussion. This position is one that we've had, there was someone that left the team. It was kept vacant for a period of time until that we could find the right fit and go through that process. And also we are doing the new software integration too. So getting through some of that training, and this person will be stepping in on the tail end of the new software, so it's really good timing. The idea wasn't to bring somebody in to train them on old software, to then train them on new software. So that was kind of why we held off on a couple of things too. So, and she needs an extended period of time to inform her employer. So we're working within that spec, okay? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So passes. The other draft material is a request for Scott and Steve to attend training. And then the last is a request for the smart growth consultant. And then this evening, I would accept a motion to go into executive session with no action to be taken, but on the two subject areas of collective bargaining negotiations per Article 14 of Civil Service, and the where is it? The employment history of a particular person and work history. Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
All something you want. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All right, 6:09. Thanks, folks.
Sometime.
6:09. Like I said, no action to be taken, but